Hi, my friends. I've missed you so much. It's mrs.b here. I wanted to let you know that every week I'll be reading a new story right here in Google Classroom. Today's story is The Big Bad Wolf is Good. This is written and illustrated by Simon Potluck and Lynn Chapman. Big Bad Wolf was lonely. He had no friends. Well, it's because I'm bad and scary, he said. It's because I'm bad, 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 bad. And he set off to be useful and good. I know, he said. I won't be bad anymore. I'll be good and someone who want to be my friend. And so, Big Bad Wolf set off to be good. Mrs. Goose was in the garden with her 7 goslings. Good day, said the Big Bad Wolf, bowing his hat politely. Ah, cried Mrs. Goose, it's the Big Bad Wolf. Mrs. Goose and her 7 goslings, they ran into the house and they slammed the door. Oh, Mrs. Goose, said the Big Bad Wolf sweetly. Please open the door. I'm a good wolf now, and I've come to play with you and your 7 little goslings. But Mrs. Goose would not open the door. The 7 goslings chanted, Big Bad Wolf, go away and don't come back another day. And they made faces through the window. Big Bad Wolf felt sad. These geese had not even given him a chance. And he thought, and he thought, and he thought. He said, I know, he said. I'll be useful and good, and someone will want to be my friend. And so the Big Bad Wolf set off to be useful and good. Mrs. Chicken was going out, and she was waiting for the babysitter for her 6 little chicks. Oh, where could that babysitter be? She fussed. So the Big Bad Wolf. I'd be glad to sit with your 6 little chicks. Yeah, squawked Mrs. Chicken. It's the Big Bad Wolf. Run, children, run! And they ran inside the house and they slammed the door. Oh, Mrs. Chicken, said the Big Bad Wolf sweetly. I'm a good wolf now. Please let me in to look after your 6 little chicks. And Mrs. Chicken would not open the door. The 6 little chickens chanted, Big Bad Wolf, you stay away and don't come back ever again. And they made faces through the curtains. Well, the Big Bad Wolf, he was really sad. Those chickens had not even given him a chance. And he sat and he thought and he thought and he said, I know. I'll be useful and good and somebody will want to be my friend. And so the Big Bad Wolf set off to be useful and good and do a noble deed. Mrs. Chicken, she stood in her doorstep calling, Where are you, number 5? Well, good evening, said the Big Bad Wolf, bowing his hat politely. What seems to be the trouble? May I be of some assistance? And Mrs. Duck flew into a rage. Quack! She cried, It's the Big Bad Wolf, and he's eaten poor number 5. And he ran inside the house and she closed the door. Bang! Big Bad Wolf was upset. He barged and banged on the door. She wouldn't let him in. But Mrs. Duck just would not open that door. The little ducklings 1 through 5 sing, Big Bad Wolf, stay away and don't come back because you've eaten poor number 5. And they made sad faces through the curtains. Eat number 5 indeed, said the Big Bad Wolf. I'll show them. Won't be good. I'll be bad, bad, bad. And the Big Bad Wolf went stamping through the woods. His terrible temper. But he heard a small voice. Quack! And lost of the voice. And the Big Bad Wolf, he stepped out from behind a tree. Quack! The number 5. Quack, quack, help, help! It's a Big Bad Wolf and he's going to eat me. Well, the Big Bad Wolf, his feelings were horribly hurt. If you don't stop being silly this minute, he roared, I will eat you. So there. Number 5 looked up. A big fat tear rolled down his bill. I want my mommy, he said. Well, there, said the Big Bad Wolf. We'll find your mommy. And he scooped up number 5 and he put him in his pocket. Big Bad Wolf, he looked when he got to Mrs. Duck's door. He said, Excuse me, he said sweetly. Well, I found number 5. And the door opened a tiny crack. Have you really? Said Mrs. Duck. Really and truly, said the Big Bad Wolf. And you haven't eaten him? Said Mrs. Duck. When Mrs. Duck saw her last little duckling, she snatched him up and she shut the door. Bang! Well, the big bad wolf, he walked away sadly. He'd been useful and good and did a noble deed, but still, nobody wanted to be his friend. And a big fat tear rolled down his nose. "Oh, big bad wolf," Mrs. Duck said, opening the door wide. The big bad wolf stopped. "Would you like to come inside for a cup of tea?" she asked. So the big bad wolf, he turned around. He said, "Yes, please." The big bad wolf, he had a lovely visit. He drank 3 cups of tea and ate 11 cookies, and he played with ducklings 1 through 5. "Oh, thank you, Mrs. Duck," said the big bad wolf when it was time to go home. "Oh, thank you," said the big bad wolf, said Mrs. Duck. "For finding number 5," said Mrs. Duck. "You are a hero." Do you think," said the big bad wolf, "that you can call me the good wolf now?" Mrs. Duck laughed. "Don't be silly," she said, and she gave him a big warm hug. "You will always be the big bad wolf, but you are good, too." Thank you for reading with me, my friends. I have missed you. See you next week.